Dr. Jake Wallace. My broad research agenda is all about how our engagement with the internet impacts on how we participate in the political process. So over a number of years for my PhD study, I explored campaigning around the protection of native forest in Tasmania. And what I was interested in there was how the environmental movement, the groups that make up the environmental movement, how do they use the web, how do they use social media to campaign? So this was exploratory research. I had open-ended research questions and an overarching qualitative framework. However, I also used a mix of research methods through the study. Now, in terms of those methods, I used a form of network analysis. I used hyperlink analysis and data visualization, and what that allowed me to do was explore the kind of connections and interrelationships that environmental groups have online. And I used web crawling software to do that, and data visualization software to allow me to analyze the data. Then I undertook a phase of content analysis, and I drilled down to the individual websites that made up that network of environmental groups, and I explored how those groups were using the web, how they were using social media to facilitate public engagement around the issue that they were campaigning on. So I was exploring the kind of functionality that they use across their websites and their social media channels for public engagement. Okay, so that helped me to build up a picture of how the environmental movement was using the web, how they were creating connections and building up a movement between groups and with the public in online spaces. What I needed to do was explore the kind of impact that was having. They're undertaking this campaigning. Is it actually having any effect? So at the same time as I was undertaking these digital research methods, I undertook a phase of analysis of the formulation of public policy around forest protection in Tasmania. So I was exploring the development of policy throughout the course of this study, and that was important because it allowed us to explore the kind of impact that online campaigning might be having. And this is significant because there's a lot of debate around how we engage in the political process using new media, social media and the web. Some people think that it makes engagement with political campaigning too easy, almost too easy, too superficial. Others feel that it's a way of broadening out how we engage in the political process. So this study was helpful in that it gave us a little microcosm within which to explore the kind of ways that civil society groups open up political campaigning to the public.